today we are having one of our very favorite meals. We normally have it every Wednesday, and we call it Wiener Wednesday. We have some beef sausage. We cook it and it gets nice and crispy with some barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's is our favorite. We have rice and green beans because we can't get the fresh ones at the grocery store right now. So we're gonna have to modify that, and eventually when we can make our delicious green bean recipe, we'll update this video with how we make the delicious green beans with garlic, lemon juice. We use some of the sausage to flavor it, and it always comes out delicious. We also are gonna have a cup of water to thin out the sauce once we're cooking, and I'll go over all the steps how we get the sausage nice and crispy.
All right, I'm pouring enough rice for the 4 of us into this pot, and it will be going into the rice cooker. And cut. We're gonna make sure and clean the rice very well. I usually put cold water, swish it around, and then pour the water out, and I repeat that 3 times.
All right, I sliced them. We use, for 4 of us, we always eat 3 full packages. It's 2 wieners each. And I always slice them on the diagonal because that way when it's cooking in the pan, it gets, allows for a more surface area and it gets crispier than if it were just little coins. Also, I do them a little bit thick because if I slice it too thin, there is not enough room in the pan, and I already have to do it in double batches because I have to make sure they're all flat on the pan, and I'll show you how I get them on there in a moment. Okay, so now I'm going to start the cold pan, turn the gas on. You want to put it on a medium-low heat. You don't want it to be medium. That's usually pretty hot, and it gets hot too quickly, and it browns before it can, or it might burn before it gets that good char on it. We just want it to get toasty, caramelized, brownness, and then after we do one side, we'll flip them all. We'll cook those, set them in a bowl, set them aside because we're gonna drain the grease that accumulates because it's way too much. All right, so they've just been on there for about 5 minutes, and they are starting to get a little brown, but they're not quite there yet. So I'll show you how they're really supposed to be in a couple minutes. All right, now this one has a good amount of browning on it. It is time to flip. Okay, so see how this one got pretty charred? One thing I love about this recipe is that I have made it and accidentally not paid attention. Maybe Carl distracted me and they got really dark, like I thought they were burnt, but I coated them in the sauce anyway. And the thing that's awesome is even if they look like they're burnt, they don't taste burnt. It gives them a good crunch, and they're glazed in the barbecue sauce anyway, so it's very forgiving, and you don't have to be like a master chef to perfect this recipe. All right, guys, give it a taste and tell me 1 to 10.
Perfect.
I'll give it a 10.
Woohoo!
Me too.
I gave it a 12 out of 10. Carl?
I concur.
Wow, look at those seconds.
You gotta see this. They gotta know that I'm really good at eating vegetables. They gotta know that I'm not a gangster kid.
A gangster kid?
Seconds.